Alright, everyone out there in the YouTube multiverse, right here. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a dual class that I haven't personally seen played since 1989 when I was stationed at Fort Benning. Now, everyone knows that fighters are the hard-hitting beat sticks of D&D, and anyone who's been around D&D for a while knows that assassins are unpredictable and are a complex character to play. Actually, most DMs won't even allow this combination at their table, unless of course it's an NPC, because assassins require a solo mission and are aligned toward evil. And it has to be worked into the scenario or the module which the DM is hosting. Now stick around till the end and see if what I say makes any sense to you. Now with further ado, I present my Thaco Factor look at the Half-Orc Fighter Assassin. To pull off playing the fighter assassin character, you must first ask yourself a few questions. What is my motivation? What are my priorities? How far am I willing to go to avoid getting caught while completing a mission for my guild? And what is my weapon or even weapons of choice? Half-Orc fighters are just as good, if not even better, than a dwarven fighter. With their height and muscle mass alone, they can wield a broadsword with one hand. Now, that's pretty incredible. I call that very lethal. Imagine getting hit by a dual-wielding fighter. Wow, with an extra defense if they're using a kite shield? Man, that's what I call one hell of a fight. Now, depending on the assassin's mission from the Assassin's Guild, that's another topic right there. You don't want to refuse an invitation to join your local Assassin's Guild. If you want to keep your head where it's at, of course. You could be sent to spy on a businessman for intel gathering, or take someone out that's becoming a problem for the guild, or the associates locally of your guild. Or you might have to go to another town to complete your mission. Now be warned, carrying out an assassination or a murder in a town where a guild is active without permission will fall under direct option of scrutiny by the guild Grand Master. This must be considered. Trust me, you don't want to fall into that trap. Now, that's a must that assassins be more organized than the average player character. Whether your mission is a spy theft, a theft, an assassination, a spy assassination, assassination theft, the list goes on and on of all the different options that there are. But, just to be told, an assassin's primary role in D&D is killing for profit. You are the judge, jury, and executioner of your target. And that's how you level. Now, with half-orcs, depending on your non-orc parent, whether or not they had the dominant trait, how and where you were raised, and if both of your parents might have been half-orcs, will determine on how one would stand a better chance of not looking like an orc. Now see, this is why I chose the female half-orc for my orc build. Simply because obviously females fit better in any situation and they're able to blend in. And I do agree with the articles in Dragon Magazine that I've recently read about females getting bonuses over males. Because where muscle and strength have the advantage over females due to natural occurring tone when it comes to fighters. Now, obviously, females should have a plus for dexterity and charisma, regardless of your race. Now, if you agree with me, what are your thoughts? Comment below. Now, let's see what kind of a thread we can get going here and how far the discussion can get going. Now, I know that fighters get a 10% added experience bonus for a strength over 15. And, of course, assassins don't receive any experience bonuses. And all demi-human PCs must equally divide all experience points between their two classes. Now, it's been several years since I played this dual class combination, and I can't find anything or remember where any amendments to this dual class might be. So if anyone out there knows, comment below. I really want to know, and I'm pretty sure some of the viewers might want to know also. Now, I had to keep in mind not only the minimum and maximum requirements for class, but I had to keep the same in mind for race as well. There are so many speculations when doing a dual class and adding in a demi-human race, when just rolling your ability scores to begin with. Now, I'll post those below, and that way you can look at them, and if you agree with what I have, give me a thumbs up. I could really use it. Now, with these stats that I rolled, I have several options and opportunities that are open to me. Now, I look at my intelligence personally because that would tell me that, hey, maybe I could apprentice under an alchemist. Guild has one, and there's also alchemists all over town that might even be related to the guild in one way or another. Personally, I would find a way to study under this alchemist, gain all the knowledge that I can about natural and man-made poisons, and even combinations of other chemicals that could be lethal that I could use for ingesting. Now, by doing this, I would further my ability to get more missions through my guild. And who knows, opportunity might arise where I have to go and maybe duel somebody. But with being a fighter assassin, I'd have the advantage over another assassin. Just plainly because of my fighting skills. And I'd have a higher hit die. And I could deal more damage. Now, the execution of a target for the guild is where you get your experience and a good part of your reward in gold. Now, some DMs might give extra rewards for a timely and even a uniquely thought out execution of a target or targets. The more unique, the better your reward will be. Now, we could say use of a garrote can be quick and messy if used either for strangulation or decapitation. Now, this would totally depend on the thickness and muscle tone of your target's neck. A coated dagger is very effective. But, know this, you take the chance of the poison being noticed from the glistening of a blade. Even in a dark location, the slightest little light will show up on your blade through the liquid. Now, it also evaporates very quickly. You also take a chance of nicking yourself and dying from the poison that you're trying to kill somebody else with. This method is really not recommended by most guild grandmasters. Now, setting small traps is the best way, and every assassin knows that there is a chance out there that the trap will backfire on yourself if you set it in a hurry. So take time when doing this. Where poisoning of a target through ingesting will be quick and painful or slow and unnoticeable. Depending on whether or whatever method you use will determine your exact skill set with your guild. Assassins are known for being able to blend in well. Disguise is part of their trade. Also, by being a fighter, you can blend in. You could become, say, part of the city watch. This will help further your goal and put you in a better position with your guild. Now, everyone likes a good challenge now and then. By using your fighting skills in tandem with, say, your assassin skills, makes this dual wield class a great option for anyone's character catalog. Now, I know that I've barely even begun to scratch the surface of this deadly class combination. For more information on half-orcs and assassins, I have a list of resources written for first edition in the description area down below. Now, most of them from Dragon Magazine through various publications throughout the years. Up until, I believe, 1994-95 is where the last one was at. What do you think? Tell me below. Is the Fighter Assassin dual class something you'd like to try, or have you already tried it? I really want to know, so I can apply this in my campaigns. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.